KBLP LLC. I'm back live. I told you I would be a little later. It's almost 10:30, almost 11 o'clock. I was just waiting for the moon to come out. And I was doing some research on why my phone wasn't working the way it should. But there you go. You could probably zoom in a little better when you get there. I predicted the moon would be about there when we were talking earlier. Let me see. I was standing about here, and I said the moon would probably be a little bit to the left. If you're looking on a screen, it's supposed to be a red moon. It looks blue through the camera, and it looks kind of yellowish through when you look directly at it. But I'm gonna take some pictures with the P900 too, just to get directly at it, because you can obviously see, just like where I'm at right now, you can obviously see. I just zoomed in a little bit. I don't want to mess up the quality. The quality of the filming was horrible earlier. I didn't know what the deal was, because usually it films pretty good with my iPhone, but I'm gonna film with the P900. See, I was filming over here earlier. It's dark now. Go around real quick. It's all dark. This is where the sun sets, this way. The sun usually sets directly that way. That's directly west from where I'm standing. Then you have the moon there with a star to the right, a little lower to the right. And like I said, I even looked it up just to make sure. It said it was some kind of red moon tonight. And I know in the past, I know I mentioned it earlier in the video earlier. If you watched the video earlier, I know there was only a few people because I didn't give too much of a notice on it. Sorry about the shaky hands right now. But one thing I did notice was a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago, when there was wildfires going on, the moon would be red. And they would say the moon was red because of the wildfires. Now they have a scientific excuse of why the moon is red when there's fires, because though the moon had turned out like that even when there wasn't any fires at all. So people wanted to get an explanation for it. So you can look that up yourself. Just do a little bit of research and you can find out what it is. It's just something basic. But I'm here at the moon, gonna film for you guys for a little bit. Make sure there's no changes in it. Make sure no anomalies pop up out of the blue. No. KBLP LLC. Right now you have Denise Harris on live with Hollywood Review. So make sure you go to KBLP right now and check her out. She's doing awesome. She has an awesome show. She recaps all the new movies. A lot of us don't get a chance to go watch them all the time. So, but she lets us know which ones to go see, which ones not to see. And then you got the Freak coming on in a minute with Freaks in the Basement. Check it out. The Freaks go crazy once in a while. Sometimes he lets them out the basement. They get his good liquor and they get out. So I would check that out if I were you. It's a pretty good show. Excuse me. And Chris is a great writer, and Denise does great on she has a great knowledge of Hollywood. I'm not that up to date on Hollywood, to be honest with you, but she has a great. And then tomorrow night, you remember, you got the jam with Diaz and yours truly, iDog. We'll be going live, so check me out. I might have a special guest or two with us, so make sure to come by and check that out. We got a few things planned. And then Saturday is DWD with Denise Harris, so make sure you check out. Sunday night. Make sure you check that out. Plus we have a new thing going now called Replay. It's pretty awesome. Michelle Auger put it together. We're gonna be replaying some of our podcasts, some of the really hot ones, some of the ones that did really good and have special guests and things of that nature. So make sure to be on the lookout for that. It started already. There's I want to say Planet BOB is one that's been done, and so has Chris Stevens' Freaks in the Basement from last week. You can check out the recap of that. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty awesome. So make sure you go and enjoy that. And, you'll enjoy everything from KBLP, so just make sure and check it out. make sure to stop by, check it out. I hope the quality on this is a lot better from earlier. And I think I know what it is, so hopefully I get it fixed and we won't have these issues any longer. So I leave about 4 a.m. So about 4 a.m. I'm gonna try to film again if I don't forget. Sometimes I'm in a hurry when I'm loading everything up. But if I don't forget, I'm gonna go ahead and film it again. Because like I said, it was supposed to be red. It was supposed to, you could Google it right now and maybe I got the wrong night. But July 27th, 28th, it's supposed to be like a red moon. It's blue moon to me. Blue moon in the camera and yellow looking at it directly with my own vision, with my own perspective. So I would check that out if I were you. Google it and see what it says. I know we want to stay away from Google as much as possible. The algorithms, YouTube and Facebook and everything, they're all connected, all the algorithms anyway, so it don't matter. KBLP LLC, you're live with Ideas on this beautiful July 27th, 2018, Friday night. See how odd it is when you have an illuminated object like the moon, and then to the right of it, just a little below, you have a star just sitting there. It's so odd. And then we're in a city basically, so you're not going to see all kinds of stars. I know when we came out and looked at this earlier, there was no cloudage out here, and all the clouds were mostly to the west, the darker clouds. So that's why I was kind of worried. I was hoping the clouds wouldn't cover it tonight. We'd still be able to see the moon. But it's there, we're looking at it. So I put on YouTube, look at it while you can. Because we don't know. Like I said, it's in my mind, it's illuminated. It's supposed to be 238,900 miles away. That's not 238,900 miles away. You know, a lot of people are guessing between 30,000 to 50,000 miles away. So my guess is in between there. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't have a guess. I'm guessing right there. That's my theory. I'm just going off of other people's, you know, thoughts on it. So, and some of the research I've done as far as the moon goes. You know, in school we're taught that the moon's 238,900 miles away, and I'm looking directly at it and it doesn't look that far to me. It looks like we could reach up and grab it. That's how close it is. I know a sentimental dude who will be like, man, if I can grab the moon down for you, baby, I will. No, I just like to joke around. There is dudes out there like that though. That'll be like, I'll jump up there and grab the moon for you. I'm getting some inboxes, guys, while I was just reading the inboxes while we're filming this live. Make sure you post comments, what you think. If you have footage from tonight, go ahead and post that footage too in the comments, and let me know what you saw. Let me know what you filmed. Hey, how you doing, bud? It's supposed to be a red moon tonight, man. I don't see it.
I think it was supposed to be seen in other countries or something like that.
Really? I thought it was everywhere. It looks yellow to me.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to I'm online with a bunch of people, dude, so I'm trying to get like comments from everybody and seeing who everybody else who posts their pictures too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or their video. It looks pretty tonight.
Oh, did you see it yesterday?
No, I actually missed it.
It was really nice outside yesterday.
I try to film as much as I can, like nightly. I try to film nightly, you know, like the skies. there's some nights you can't even find the moon. It's so creepy, dude. I'll come out here for like an hour and a half looking for the moon. I won't be able to find it. Tell me, how close do you think that moon is? Okay, I know school says it's 238,900 miles away. I know that's what you learned in school. How many miles away do you think that is? Just a guess, your natural senses. What does your natural senses tell you?
I don't know, like 200,000 miles away, something like that.
You think it's 200,000? My theory, my guess is about 30 to 50,000 miles away. I think it's illuminated. I don't think it's a rock. Because look, even from right here, I got bad eyesight. You could kind of see through it. You see the darker spots?
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing through the back of there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You're seeing through. Have you ever thought about that? How you can kind of see through the back? I think it's illuminated. It's not a rock. That's my opinion, though. You know, that's my theory.
Yeah.
It's not a rock. We've been lied to. We've been lied to, man. Of course, we've been lied about everything, huh?
Shit. I think that right next to the moon, I think that's supposed to be Mars, huh? Or Venus or some shit like that. That's what I read.
It's supposed to be close right now to where it could be seen, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was reading too, that it was supposed to be close. But I know everybody keeps yelling Nibiru, but Nibiru, I think, if Nibiru is real or Planet X or whatever, I think it's 5D or 6D is the only way we'd be able to see it. We wouldn't be able to see it in 3D. We'd have to see it in 5D or 6D. It would have to come some other way. It would have to be brought here like through an interdimensional or something. That's way out of, that's another.
You believe in black holes?
You know, black holes are only a theory.
Yeah, because nobody has ever explored anything.
Yeah, they're taught as fact, like through the indoctrination system through school. They're taught as black holes are taught as fact, but they're only a theory. Just like gravity. You know, gravity is just a theory. Gravity's not real. I know it's a trip, dude. You look it up. Gravity's only a theory, dude. Gravity's only a theory. It's the craziest thing. You just have to look it up. I know from school, oh, gravity's real. We know gravity's real. I could drop my phone and it'll fall. That's gravity. That's buoyancy and density, dude. That's what that is. But you'd have to look it up yourself. And when you find out that gravity's a theory, then when we were talking about the lies that they tell us, then you're gonna be like, wow, maybe the moon is only 50,000 miles away.
You actually think they actually went up there?
Man, we had a big old debate the other night on the on one of the groups, man, and I think only one person thinks that we went there, dude.
Yeah,
Or two people that got in the conversation. There wasn't very many people in that conversation, but only two people said that they think we've been there. Everybody else said nope. It was all, you know, even Stanley Kubrick, the one that made the I know you've seen the scary movie here, The Shining.
Yeah.
You know, the guy that made that, the producer?
You're right.
He came out and he admitted that he faked all the moon landings, dude.
They hired him?
Yeah, they hired him to do all the fake moon landings, dude. We've never been there. We can't, even NASA says today we can't get out of lower Earth's atmosphere. We can't pass the Van Allen belts. So if we can't pass the Van Allen belts, there's no way we went to the moon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, no, we didn't go to the moon, man.
What do you think they're doing to all that money?
It's $18.4 billion a day. That's what they receive in taxes.
Did you know that Trump is trying to create a space force?
I know. I started. What are they gonna protect us from, dude? Are we seeing UFOs every day?
Space ISIS.
Yeah, dude. Are we seeing? Dude, why would they even attempt to put money into anything like that,
He
dude?
should stop watching TV, man. Because you know he sits on that damn couch and watches a whole lot of TV.
But you know, Trump was a conspiracy theorist before he even became the president. You know what I mean? Trump was a flat earther. He believed the earth is flat.
Are you serious?
There's so much stuff about Trump, dude, that you know people don't even know, dude.
I don't even have these guys.
You know, he was, you know, 9/11 was an insight. You know, the Bush crime family. You know, that's who Trump says got away with that. You know what I mean? They're all connected, dude. They're all connected. All them guys. I don't want to get too involved in it, but they're all connected, dude. They're all tied together, bro. Let's just put it like that, dude. I don't even like to get into, dude. Like that's some
Well, I
scary
mean,
stuff
shit
when you
makes
get
think,
into
you
it.
know, like that shit makes you fucking think. Like actually, like think about what the fuck is going on behind our backs.
Dude, you have to come sit with me and talk with me, dude. I could talk with you so much
You
about
know,
all this stuff.
you know,
dude.
I just been to DIA last time.
Yeah,
And
I was talking about that today on the live broadcast.
that fucking, I'm telling you, like I've been to different airports. I've been to JFK, you know, it's all straight business and shit.
Yeah,
I've been to O'Hare, shit's business, you know, but this motherfucking airport is like so much shit that like makes you fucking think, like why they do this shit, you know, why they put up the murals and shit like that, and people that actually like worked there before and that been told to shut up, you know, and stay quiet and shit. So it's like I don't understand. I seen a report, like a thing on TV that they were investigating it, whatever. They just show you what they want to show you about the airport. And I've been there earlier, and it's not that open airport anymore. It's just so many walls that they put up now, like fake walls. They try to just keep you in one area now.
yeah.
You can't go across the airport like before, you know. You have to go all the way around and shit, around this big fake wall and shit now.
Yeah, it's,
So it's like-
it's humongous, dude.
You haven't been there lately?
No, I haven't been there in.
Oh,
wow.
dude, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on here? So much airport. You can't even find the entrance to the hotel anymore.
Really?
You're gonna have to go all around to the outside. That's how crazy that shit was. To me,
That must have been really recent.
from the first
dude,
time,
'cause-
yeah, from the first time I went to like this
How you
recent
doing?
time.
How are you?
Good, and you?
It's my
Oh,
wife.
Hi.
my name's Ike.
Hi, I'm Natalie.
I film the moon and the sun and stuff. I'm one of those guys.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Hey, get a telescope.
I do. I got a telescope, dude, but it don't really
I
do
found
justice.
one
I got a
over there.
P900, dude.
Shit,
Camera,
I found
yeah.
one like not too long ago,
Yeah.
but it was missing some pieces, so that's why I just looked for the long.
Yeah.
I think the
We
guy
have
down
two
there got it.
telescopes right now, dude. But I usually use my camera. I use the iPhone camera or the P900 camera because I film a lot, dude. I film a lot, but there's nothing out there like this. The Space Force he wants. It's there's nothing in space. I don't want to hurt kids' feelings, but there's nothing out there. Like I don't know if you guys are.
Where can you even see the space station?
It's not up there. There's no satellites up there. They
You don't
tell us
think
there's
so?
satellites. We don't you think we would see a satellite, dude? By now, don't you think one time in your life somebody would say, "Hey, look I just took a picture of the satellite."
Yeah, that's true.
I'm pointing at that star, but it probably won't pick it up on my phone. Yeah, we'd have to get into some big conversations. This is what I do. I do podcasts, and this is the kind of stuff we talk about.
Yeah.
We get deep into the theories and stuff like that. You know, like I said, gravity. Like you take gravity. Gravity's gonna throw off your mind, dude. Because just look at it, and it's taught as a fact, when in all reality, it's a theory. It's Isaac Newton's. Isaac Newton.
The theory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
reality
he never
theory.
actually
Yeah,
confirmed
it's
it.
never. Yeah, kids do tests. You know what I mean? They throw out stuff off of stuff like that to see it fall, but there's no
Just an idea.
proof. Yeah, there's no proof. And then Einstein, who uses M equals EMC squared, that's just a meme to me because the real physics number is F equals MA, which is force equals matter times acceleration. That's really what he should have been saying in that equation, dude. But it really never comes to the surface unless you're way along in physics. You know, you're in calculus, and you know they just see the mean. You know,
You're making me want to go back
Einstein.
to school, man. So this shit that I forgot about.
they taught us all this stuff in school, dude. It's just
It's been a long time.
We were in different schools.
Huh?
We were in different schools then. Because I didn't
Been
know anything about it.
12 years since I've been out of school.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm still in school, dude. I study all the time, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can never learn enough. That's good.
Yeah, I gotta learn. I'm one of those people who I have to keep learning every day, dude. I can't stop, dude. It's like an engine in me, something that keeps going, dude.
That's good.
What he was telling. See, I was looking for a red moon tonight, but he was saying only certain countries could
That's
see
what she
it.
just told me too.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't see that part of it. I thought it was gonna be in most places. But see, here's the thing. And like 10 years ago or 15 years ago, when we were having those bad wildfires, they were telling us the moon's red because
I'd seen it like
because
it
of
was
the
like that like a week ago.
yeah, like a week ago it was like that.
yeah, I remember it being red.
And it was like, I think it was like the fire. That's what I thought. The first thing that came to my mind was that.
When I was filming the sun the other day, you guys would trip out. The sun was disappearing in like 30 seconds. It was going behind clouds like automatically. I got it on film. I'll have to show you the film. And then people were like, because I'm in these groups and stuff, and people were saying, you know, oh, that's artwork or whatever. I don't even know how to do that kind of, you know, CCGI or stuff. I honestly don't know how to do that. And people were saying it was, some of the stuff wasn't real. it was crazy. And I'm like, I filmed it with my phone. If I filmed it with my P900, then I could see people saying, well, he used a professional camera.
Yeah.
You could do, but I filmed it with my phone. You really can't, once it's in there, you really can't do no editing, you know, because I did it live. I did a live stream through YouTube. I did a live stream through YouTube, and I put it straight to Facebook. And
You could live stream through your phone?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it there, but I never actually tried it.
Yeah, I live stream through Facebook, I live stream through YouTube, and I live stream through Instagram.
You have a podcast?
Yeah, I have a podcast.
What's it called?
KBLP LLC.
I follow a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, just check it out, KBLP. It'll pop up on everything. It's on iHeart, Speaker, everything, any iTunes, everything any place you can find a podcast.
Do
you can
videos
find.
on YouTube and stuff like that?
No. But eventually, one of the girls we work with, she does videos.
You should, dude.
Yeah, that's what we're working towards. You know, like this is gonna go to YouTube right now. This is a live stream for YouTube right now, because we're trying to get to. I'm trying to get everybody who's filming it tonight. We're trying to put all the film together to see what everybody else is seeing. So here, before we leave, I'm gonna go back in the house, but I just told him that, I just kind of shocked him that gravity is a theory. It's taught to us as that it's real, right?
Yeah.
They taught it's not real. It's only a theory. You could look this you could look up. So one more thing I'm going to ask you to look up is, you know, they say we live on a round ball Earth, right?
Yeah.
You know, like every time you see it, you know, you see the ball. You probably have a ball in your house that you could look at, the different countries and all that, right? Well, if you look at it, the Earth is supposed to be a sphere. That means it's round. But if you Google it, Google now says the Earth is oblate. Oblate is not round or sphere. You know what oblate is, right?
Yeah.
So you'll just look it up. Just look up oblate, and then my second thing to you is to find a picture of the Earth. If you could find a real picture of the Earth, I'll give you $50. If you could find a real picture of the Earth,
no one has it.
It's not available. You can't find it. We don't know what the Earth really looks like. And when I said, you know, Trump was a flat earther, because we don't know what the Earth looks like, man. We don't really know. I know we talked about the Earth, the moon landing, and they showed part of Earth, right? But he asked me, do I believe, did we go to the moon? We didn't go to the moon. They even admitted, even yesterday or day before, Buzz Aldrin, he admitted we never went.
You serious?
Yes, dude, it's out. Just look it up. It's out, dude. Buzz Aldrin said it, dude. Buzz Aldrin said it. But the day before that, though, his family the day before it came out, his family said, yeah, he's getting senile, he's getting old, he's getting Alzheimer's. And then the next day, he comes out and he says that we never went to the moon. But we all know that we've never been there. Even NASA says we can't get out of lower Earth orbit. We can't leave the Van Allen belts. We can't get through the Van Allen belts to get to the moon.
Yeah.
So there's no way we could have got to the moon. I know I don't want to hurt the kids' feelings. Like when I first found out about it, I got depressed. Like it hurt bad. Like some of the things, like you got to look it up on your own, but it's depressing. Like they teach us all this stuff.
All these lies.
They put all this stuff into us. You know, we're like an old. Just imagine a bottle, and then they just fill that bottle to the top, and then you're supposed to regurgitate it. And you're supposed to know all this knowledge, and then the knowledge that you think you know is all indoctrination.
Right.
So
We're
it's
like sheep.
Yeah, that's what it is. Sheep, cattle, whatever you want to call us. That's what they.
And if you start to
they're
rebel,
goats
your own way,
they're goats and we're sheep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: Are you one of those people that believes in the Illuminati?
I don't like that word. I call them the Illuminist.
Why you say that?
Because I don't like the word. I don't like to say the word.
Why?
Because they've been around for hundreds of years, dude.
Yeah.
They can settle. I'm gonna turn this off.